in one brief that I did, a cybersecurity awareness brief about the human firewall. And we're talking about this right now from the enterprise perspective, but an enterprise is built of one individual at a time. Talk to the individual in an organization, because most of our viewers have jobs. They're working in an organization. And a lot of times, even though the phishing awareness goes out, sometimes they aren't really taking it seriously. It's just a check in the box, and they're writing things off. Tell them what the potential is, like what to look for, and then what the potential is if they miss and click and bite the bait.
So what to look for is, looking for, should you be interacting with this person, right? And I talked a little bit in the first segment about they're getting harder to detect, right? Because the threat actors are, originally we used to tell them, look for grammar, look for things that they don't have those anymore, right? Because they have phishing kits. They've done a better job of scraping real emails. They know what cloud service alerts look like, so they're able to mimic those very well. So at the end of the day, is this somebody that you should be interacting with? And then just really taking the time to understand, should you be interacting with that? And then reporting that message, because it's so critical for your team to get that. And sometimes it might just take picking up the phone and say, did you mean to send this to me? I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is something that I should be receiving from you. Because sometimes if they're asking, especially if they're asking for you to interact with them, via cell phone, sometimes they might say, send me your cell phone number and I'll text you. They're trying to get you off of that medium. So just really paying attention to, should I be interacting with this? Is this somebody that I do business with? Is this even a cloud service that our organization uses? There were some interesting ones phishing emails that we saw last year where they were using SurveyMonkey to send out an invoice. So if you're in finance, you know that the person you're doing business with isn't going to send you an invoice via a SurveyMonkey survey link, right? So sometimes the clues are pretty easy to find. Threat actors are trying to get creative in the places where they're trying to send you things from, and other times it's just it's kind of difficult to realize. So if you've given out your credentials, it's still not too late to let your security team know, right, so that they can have you reset your password. And then also look to make sure that the threat actor hasn't also set up forwarding rules in your inbox, making sure that those messages aren't getting forwarded outside of your organization. And another thing that we recommend organizations do, or even small businesses, right, turn off that auto forwarding capability within your Outlook, so that they can't even send those off premise. So that way, information isn't being leaked out, as well as those emails that might give a threat actor a heads up on, some of the things that they can look for and to spoof that organization.